catch, shoot the three of the big guy on him, and it's good. She'll catch, shoot a three off the wing, and it's good.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Welcome to the Yellow Jacket Report. I'm your host, Abby Siekmann. In today's episode, we will be talking with head volleyball coach Kristin Carmichael, volleyball athlete Brynn Eckhardt, and we will also catch up with head football coach John Reiners and running back Phydell Paris. Joining me now is Kristin Carmichael. Thanks for joining us again, Coach.
Absolutely.
So let's go back and talk about the Newman game, the marathon game where you guys played
match,
where you guys played 5 sets.
Yep.
Newman broke an NCAA Division II record, winning 39-37. What was going through your head in that match? And as the girls, played tough and were just trying to end that game.
Absolutely. It was actually one of 3 matches that we took to 5 sets at that tournament. So we had a marathon weekend, not just a marathon match. 39-37. What was weird for me as a coach, I felt like from point 26 to 30, it seemed like we were like huge defensive stops, making big swings, going after it. And then I remember looking up the scoreboard and it was already like 35-35. It was like you missed 5 points there. So it didn't feel long to me. It almost felt too fast. But we made really, really nice digs. I thought we blocked well late in that set. Honestly, it just came down to who put 2 plays together, and they did it before we did. And we ended up tying the NCAA record at 37. They broke it at 39, and they announced that right after our set as we were kind of getting organized for set 5, and the whole crowd was going crazy that happened at that gym, and it was a good environment.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough match for people
Absolutely.
watching at home.
Oh,
me in particular.
Yes.
So it was very exciting to see the team though
Yes.
perform at that level.
Definitely, and consistently, which was great.
Yeah. And can you just, you guys have kind of started off to a rough start, with the RMAC and
Yep.
play is now in. What is your main focus now to kind of turn the season around, to improve your record and possibly make it to postseason?
Definitely still a goal, definitely still possible. We're in it. This is kind of the year, I think, to shake it up in the RMAC. Teams are beating other teams. Teams are losing that aren't supposed to, if you want to talk about on paper. It's all about controlling our contacts, controlling our play. We had awesome crowds at our home match against Fort Lewis and Adams State. I thought that the girls were in it emotionally and excited to be playing at home finally. We've had some long road trips. It's all about controlling serve receive, and putting it away on offense. We're a very good blocking team. We're currently leading the nation in blocks, and that unfortunately can't win matches for us. It will keep us in matches and it'll give us opportunities, but we have to be able to do it on offense.
So during that marathon match, Lacey Stevens actually set a new conference and school record with 49 digs. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and kind of her performance and just even the team themselves?
Yeah, she did a great job. She did a great job all weekend, but specifically in that match, which she had several opportunities. When you play, 39-37 points, she has a lot more chances to get digs. But Lacey's been doing a really nice job about staying outside of our block. So if she sits behind the block, hard for her to get digs because they're not going to come to her. She's been really doing a good job of sitting outside the block, being patient and waiting. Specifically in that long match, she did a really nice job of covering, which are also considered digs. So if our hitter hits it into the block, she was picking it up and keeping rallies going. Both my assistant and I made comments that she just flew out of nowhere. She's not there and then she's there. And that's the kind of kid she is. She just goes all the way. But if you ask Lacey, she would say it's all about how we're setting up defensively, allowing her to get those digs. So it's a team effort for her to get 49 digs. If the block is doing their job, then she can do her job. And other people played really well in that match too. We had some hitters step up. Brynn, our setter, did a great job distributing the ball, finding who was kind of wanting the ball and ready for it, and that allowed us to stay in those matches.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Stick around. We will be back with more Yellow Jacket Report right after this.
There's a lot of things that go into building a successful car dealership. It starts with a great product. Ford, the best-selling automotive brand in America. A sales staff that understands the product inside and out. And a service department with highly trained technicians. All these parts working together make up White's Canyon Ford in Spearfish. Winner of both the President's Award and one Ford Elite Award from the Ford Motor Company for 3 consecutive years. Ranking us as one of the top 60 Ford stores in America for sales and service satisfaction.
Today's car shoppers are smarter than ever. That's why Junix and Spearfish developed hometown pricing. We price our vehicles against the competition so you save time and money. Our vehicles are repriced weekly, so check back to get the best deal at Junix on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Welcome back to the Yellow Jacket Report. Joining us now, talking volleyball, is Brynn Eckhardt. Glad you could join us, Brynn.
Glad I could be here.
So what has it been like playing here for 4 years?
It's been a great experience getting to play at the college level and the competition being high. The RMAC is a great conference to be in, and the fact that I get to play in Colorado is really nice because that's where I'm from, so I get to see a lot of my family and I enjoy it.
And what has been the biggest challenge for you being a student athlete, keeping up with your academics and playing sports and traveling? What's been the biggest challenge there?
Time management is a really big thing with different times with practices and then leaving Thursdays for games. We miss a lot of school, so staying on top of it, talking with our professors, and just making sure that we're turning things in when they're supposed to be turned in and doing that.
And so let's go to volleyball and talking about the team. So you lead an assist because you're our main setter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you focus on to achieve the stats that you have?
In practices, I focus on the connection that I have with my hitters and trying to figure out the best routes for them to get their kills. Putting up the best ball in order for them to have the best outcome on their attack is my main goal.
And then let's just go back to the academic side. What are your plans then after graduation when you're done playing here?
I plan on moving back to Colorado, and I hope to coach someday. And then I don't know what I want to do career-wise, so still keeping it open.
So during the games, you kind of set the tempo on the offense. What is it like to have that kind of influence on the team to be able to push the offense?
I like it. It makes me have control over the block a little bit, making my hitters be able to have a solo block and kind of throw off the defense. The hitters are really enjoying that it's a quicker ball because they're having a better chance at getting a kill off of it. So,
thanks, Brynn, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Truck buyers know there's only one place for your next four-wheel drive truck, Junix and Spearfish. Find a great selection of Ram 1500, 2500, or 3500s with hometown pricing. For your next Ram truck, look to Junix on West Jackson and Spearfish.
Welcome back to the Yellow Jacket Report. Joining me now is football running back Phydell Paris. Thanks for joining us, Phydell.
Thanks for having me.
So can you just kind of start talking about what it's been like playing here?
Yeah, I really like BH a lot. It's definitely a place that I've grown to love. It's been really nice kind of transitioning and growing through the years and really just bonding with all my teammates and the coaches and stuff. It's really had an effect not only on me personally, but on our team as a whole.
Kind of got another brotherhood going, right?
Oh, absolutely. And, we kind of pride ourselves on that family aspect and kind of having each other's backs, especially when times get tough, especially after a season like last season where we struggled. it's nice to be able to turn around and know that the guys around you are supporting you and having your back as well.
And what has been your biggest challenge here as a student athlete, with the academics and sports?
Right. I think it's just kind of trying to stay motivated. It's hard at times during the season when, you have to worry about school and stuff during the week and still have time and energy to focus back on your practice and your craft and stuff. And I think that's a huge, huge role for us as players, is just making sure we stay on top of our game, not only on the field but off the field.
And what are your plans then after graduation in regards to what you want to do with your life?
Well, I'm actually a psychology major and a minor in business, so I'm kind of trying to get an internship probably this summer and go back home and to Colorado and see what kind of field I want to go into, whether that's working with people or working in the business side of psychology, something along those lines, to where I'm just interacting on a day-to-day basis, really just enjoying my time.
And are you possibly looking at coaching as well, or?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, it has crossed my mind. It's something I'd like to do maybe later on in life. I kind of just want to not limit myself, especially early on, and just find something that I really enjoy, and football happens to be one of them, so we'll see.
So you guys are off to a great start this season. What do you and the team have to do to keep your momentum going?
I think it's just keep persevering, remembering how we got here. It's been a lot of hard work, especially it's taken every part of our team. It's not just the offense, it's not just the defense. It's everybody on the roster, and for us to be successful, we have to continue to keep doing that. We can't fall into a bad habit of just being okay with where we're at. We want to keep going. We want to eventually be RMAC champs. So.
And how has your training impacted you with running over 100 yards per game now?
Yeah, it's something I really worked on this offseason. Trying to get myself ready physically as well as mentally to be able to push through those late moments of the game and stuff where we need to be able to run the ball. And it's just something I want to take pride in. We want to be a running team. We want to do everything to help our team win. So for me, that's just one step. But as long as we get the W, that's all that really matters.
Thanks, Phydell. Coming up next, an interview with head football coach John Reiners. Stick around.
Here at Quick Signs, we can make canvas prints to vehicle wraps to anything in between. We have an experienced design team that can start a project from scratch, or we can enhance an existing one. A wrap can be used to advertise your business with minimal maintenance. You can either wrap your trailer, you can wrap your vehicle, or anything that you want to help get your message across. At Quick Signs, we have a high quality standard for our products. We expect that our customers have the same standards when it comes to their marketing materials that they want to provide to their customers.
Commitment puts you above everything else. It looks you straight in the eye. Commitment pledges to see you through to the end, to support you, to be that reassuring face in the crowd, the one who's always there. First Interstate Bank. That's what commitment looks like.
Welcome back. We were able to catch up with head football coach John Reiners after the 131st meeting of the Battle of the Home Stake Trophy. Sports Information Director Ryan HILGEMANN has more.
I'm here with head football coach John Reiners after the loss to South Dakota Mines. Coach, it was basically a tale of two halves. What happened in the first half and then what happened in the second half?
The first half I thought we executed very well. They had some big plays in the first half. We didn't take advantage that interception for a touchdown. You get a penalty on that. That's kind of a big play. You get a huge momentum change there, and we didn't score on that. So that really hurt us. And I thought we were executing better on offense. Converting third downs, got ourselves in two scoring positions, and ended up getting points from it. The second half, you look at it, we just didn't execute. It comes down to blocking, tackling, and catching the football, things you do in Pee Wee football, and we just didn't do it. I would say they were more the aggressor the whole entire second half, and we didn't respond. We talked about, hey, we got punched in the mouth a little bit the first half, but we responded. We were able to do some stuff. Second half, we didn't. We kind of just kept taking it. And, we're a better team than we showed tonight. Give them credit. They did some nice stuff. They really came out. Sullivan kid made plays. But, this does not define our season. We're 3-1. A lot of season left. We got 7 games left. We're going to go back, regroup, get our team to understand what we need to do to get back on the winning track. And it was very disappointing that second half to be down only 22-17 and then not be able to score and then give up some scores. Obviously, we gave them some short fields, having to go for it on 4th down. But, give them credit. But, we're a better team than we showed tonight. But at the end of the day, they got the victory.
There's a lot of build up to this game, and then next week it's going to be another lot of build up to, because it's Swarm Days. What will you do moving forward into New Mexico Highlands game?
The biggest thing is I don't think I'm going to have to do much. These kids are disappointed. They know what it felt like to win those first 3 games. And I was listening to the seniors as I'm coming over to the huddle, and they'll take care of it. They're disappointed. For them, losing the home stake trophy is more than anything, because they're the guys that aren't going to get another chance at a home stake trophy. They're going to get a chance to win some more games, but they won't get that one back. And so this team's got great leadership. They know that this is not who we are. We're a different team than we showed tonight. We're a different team this year, and we'll regroup. We'll get back. And we're going to go back to work. We got too much at stake. We got 7 games left. We got 2 games at home, starting with Highlands, and they're struggling right now. And so we got an opportunity to come in. This conference is there's a lot of parity in this conference. We saw it today. So anybody can beat anybody. And, I'm just excited to get back to practice, because I know this team, what we showed today, is not who we are or what we are.
Thanks, Ryan. And that will do it for us here on the Yellow Jacket Report. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to check out this video or any other videos, you can watch our YouTube page. And remember to access anything Yellow Jackets 24/7 at bhsuathletics.com. Thank you for watching.